Call of Duty players are always talking about the golden age of the game, and the newer players don't know what we're talking about. Many people say Call of Duty is the same game every year, but I'm here to tell you about the top 10 removed features in Call of Duty that should come back, because they haven't been in the game for years, which has led to a number of players leaving. Let's hop into number 10, Pro Perks. They were only in 3 Call of Duties, but they were in 3 of the greatest games of all time with Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops 1, and Modern Warfare 3. Almost everyone enjoyed them. You had to complete a few challenges to unlock the Pro version, which gave them a bonus benefit to make the perk more powerful. And they weren't too hard to unlock, which made them balanced because it only took players an hour or 2 of grinding to unlock it. They added extra depth to the progression and was a great part of the classic prestige system. It helped keep the game fresh with things to do while also rewarding players for grinding. But these haven't been in Call of Duty since 2011-2012, so we will probably not see them again. 9. Forced game chat. In old Call of Duties, they encouraged people talking by having multiple game modes force game chat. The most notable one was Search and Destroy. This caused us to make friends, make enemies that allowed for the games to be more memorable. And while I enjoy proximity chat, it doesn't change the fact that newer CODs are less social and it hurts them. I remember playing Search and Destroy with my friends back in the day and how we would have a blast messing around and talking to people. My one friend had a piano right next to his gaming setup, and he would always start playing songs and get the whole lobbies to sing together or just make random stuff to trash talk. They were some of my best memories on Call of Duty, and I'm sad that I'll never get to experience something like that again. And these videos take a lot of effort to make, so please like the video if you want to see more and to cheer me up. 8. Non-disbanding lobbies. Like I said, new CODs are way less social, and this pairs perfectly with the no forced game chat. Even if you have fun in the lobby and are bantering with people, you can't stay in those lobbies and play against each other for hours straight. That's how connections were made in old games and created many great memories for us. Socializing is one of the biggest reasons multiplayer video games are a big thing, because if we're being honest, single player games are usually higher quality products, but they can be lonely. Games like Call of Duty are easy to hop on and play quick games with friends. Luckily, people can still do that, but the game doesn't bring what it used to, and people don't make gaming friends from Call of Duty very much anymore. And I'm doing a face reveal at 100k subs, so make sure to hit that button if you want to see me or just support me. 7. Specialist kill streaks. This was first added with the original Modern Warfare 3, and I know it was in a couple more Call of Duties, but it was never quite the same or as good as it was in MW3. It allowed you to get all of your perks with an 8 kill streak, and it made them all pro while also giving you all the weapon proficiencies. We don't need the weapon proficiency part to come back, but it did make you feel unstoppable and like a super soldier, which I think was fair when you give up the ability to use kill streaks. And having these options in the game allows for players to do different things in different matches and helps keep the game feeling fresh. In Treyarch games, it wouldn't be quite as good because they never have an actual nuke streak to earn and only medals, but I still think it would be a nice welcome to their multiplayers. 6. Connection-based matchmaking. They finally admitted that they had skill-based matchmaking in Modern Warfare 3, but they didn't tell us the full story. We have seen that the community is clamoring for connection-based matchmaking by seeing the droves of people trying out XDefiant with over 8 million unique players. And it's been rumored that Call of Duty will soften its skill-based matchmaking with Black Ops 6, but it should be completely removed. Skill-based matchmaking is just an algorithmic system designed to make everyone have around a 1 KD and make every single match close, but that completely removes the randomness and dynamic nature of Call of Duty. It makes every single match feel the same, whereas with connection-based matchmaking, sometimes the lobbies will be easy, other times you'll get destroyed, and most of the time it will be somewhere in between. That will make those close matches feel intense, and you'll be trying to win while having a blast like you did in the past. With skill-based matchmaking, those close matches don't feel unique or exciting because that's just every game. This will also make rank play more fun because it won't just feel like another public match. You'll also be able to play with your different skill level friends, because I know my friends who are much worse than me refuse to play in multiplayer matches of Call of Duty with me anymore, which is just sad. Oh, and the last benefit, you'll have consistently good connection in your lobbies. 5. Looping score streaks. Fun fact is that they actually just brought this back for Modern Warfare 3, but I left it in the video because this needs to be in every single Call of Duty for the entirety of the game. I have no idea why they ever removed this after they added it to the first Modern Warfare 3 with the Assault and Support packages. With Modern Warfare 2019, a game that added many awful things, it added back the feature of non-looping streaks where you had to die in order to get your kill streaks once again. again. There is no reason why they did this other than to protect bad players, and making them non-looping ruins running all low-end kill streaks. I remember in Black Ops 2, I loved running the Hunter Killer Drone Hellstorm Missile and Lightning Strike because I could earn them quickly and just re-loop them to rack up kills quickly. But you could never do that in newer Call of Duties, which would make that set of kill streaks pointless to use. But with the strict skill-based matchmaking, you probably wouldn't be able to use that in its full effectiveness often. 4. Picking kill streaks on each class setup. Yet another thing that was added in the original Modern Warfare 3, which is interesting when many people called it Modern Warfare 2.5, but it actually added many great things. This is where all 10 of your class setups could have something different on them. You could have a support killstreak class, a high assault killstreak class going for Reapers, AC-130s, and Osprey gunners, and you could have a specialist killstreak class where you were going for Moabs. It was perfect because you could go into any game and switch it up depending on if it was a competitive lobby, a pub stomp lobby, or just a fun one. I have no idea why they haven't kept this, when it doesn't seem like anything difficult for game developers to keep or add. It's just a small quality of life feature. 3. Pick 10 system. This was first created in Black Ops 2, the community's favorite multiplayer of all time. And yes, I know that for a fact because of those community tournaments I do. This system took the basic class setup and gave it way more customization without giving us too much. It allowed us to pick what playstyle we wanted by forcing us to sacrifice some things to gain others. This made the system very balanced. If you wanted more attachments on your weapon, sacrifice a secondary. If you wanted more perks, maybe sacrifice lethals and tacticals. But nowadays we have the gunsmith, which many people like, but for multiplayer, it doesn't give us nearly as much customization. Sure, we can put 5 attachments on any gun, but that's more useful for Warzone, which is why I like the gunsmith for Battle Royale, but in multiplayer, why do we need 5 attachments? All they do is make each individual attachment do less, while having hundreds of attachments when the community will only use the same 5 attachments across all ARs or all SMGs. But luckily, this system is rumored to be coming back in 2025 with the Black Ops 2 sequel. 2. Classic prestige system. And the beautiful thing about it is that if you don't want to grind the game, you don't have to prestige and reset all your classes and unlocks. The new seasonal prestige completely ruins the grind for players, but for people who like to try and achieve the max rank, they can, and have plenty of things to do as they level all the way up. This seasonal prestige is dumb because there is 0 point to it. Leveling up after the first season gives you 0 unlocks from specifically leveling up, and does nothing for the player. The only thing they give people to grind is camo challenges, which have been improved, but it's not enough for hardcore players. The classic prestige system doesn't hurt casual players, but it helps dedicated ones. It makes no sense why they abandoned this for seasonal prestige. 1. Theater mode. It was only in a few COD titles, but it was amazing. The gameplay you're seeing is from my theater mode in Black Ops 1, where my friend edited my ballistic knife and tomahawk only gameplay. I would do this every single match on grid, and it was a blast. And while this edit may not be great, it shows why it was so amazing. We could save gameplays in our file share for all of our friends to be able to see and share our best games with each other without needing recording equipment or being a YouTuber. I specifically remember all of my friends joining a lobby to watch back this edited clip, and everyone was laughing how it ended with me being taken out by a tomahawk myself, one off of a chopper gunner. And I just find it so cool that I can share clips like this with you guys of a gameplay back from 2010 when I was just a kid. I'm sure some of you guys have some great gameplay saved from Black Ops 1, MW3, and BO2. Let me know what is the best gameplay you have saved from theater mode. Which feature do you want to see return the most? And did you forget about any of these ones? Well, if you didn't, you probably don't remember the most forgotten maps in every Call of Duty. Click here, I know you'll enjoy it.